Check 1, 2.
Go! Curious about real estate? Yes! Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need. Get over the fear and get started.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak with Kim, please? Hi, Kim, this is Ryan, and you spoke with Alex on the phone. Hello?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like you spoke with Alex on the phone about your interest in selling your house, and I am calling back to verify that all the information we have is correct so that we can come to an agreement to purchase your property. Is this a good time?
Okay. Yeah, it is. I'm on my way home from work. I'm just driving.
Awesome. And is this the best number to contact you at, Kim, in case we get disconnected?
It is, yes.
It is. Awesome. And do you happen to have an alternative number where we may reach you at?
No, not really.
No? All right, no problem. And it does look like I have your email address, which is fantastic. And, Kim, you did give us a call because you have a house you are hoping to sell, yes?
I am, yes.
Awesome. And that is fantastic. We're actually looking for a couple more houses to buy right now, and your house sounds like the kind we're looking for, too. And this property is not currently listed with a real estate broker, correct?
No, it is not.
That's not listed. That's great. And we are speaking about 701 Street?
Correct.
Awesome. And let's see here. It looks like when we asked about the repairs and upgrades, we should assume we'll have to pay. You said somewhere around $25,000?
Yeah, I would say that.
$25,000. That is no problem, Kim. We actually buy houses in any condition, from the ugliest to the most beautiful house on the block. And we don't ask our sellers to do any work or repairs at all. So after we buy your house, we will be the ones paying for any necessary repairs or updates the house may need. And with that being said, I do also want to ask, what's causing you to want to sell this property, Kim?
Well, I'm going through a divorce. And well, it's okay. And I'm relocating.
True.
And also, I mean, my children, my youngest son, he just graduated high school, and, it's a fairly big house, so it's, I'm downsizing, and so there's a couple of reasons, but I love the house. We've been there for a long, long time, but I'm just ready to downsize and simplify a little bit. I can't keep it up by myself.
We can definitely respect that, and we can certainly help you with that also.
Okay.
And, Kim, is this property in your name, or is it in both yours and your ex's?
It is in my name solely.
Your name solely. Good. And what have you done so far to try and sell your house?
Well, I've put it on Zillow. It's on Zillow, and that's really about it. I've spoken with 3 different realtors, and just, I don't know, just haven't connected with one, and they're wanting me to make all these, upgrades and fix all this stuff, and I just don't have the money to do that, or the time, so I've never spoken with anyone that has sold a house like, we're talking about doing, but I thought it sounded like a good idea just to walk away from it,
I understand. And, yeah, those realtors will always find something that's wrong with the house.
And it's hard to show a house, because I do have my 3 boys do live with me, 2 of which are grown and getting ready, one's engaged and going to be married soon, but so, it's hard to keep a house show ready all the time when you work full time, and there's 4 people living in the house, and so, and I don't want to start putting money in this house because I want to go buy me another house.
All right, well, I definitely understand. And do you have to sell this house in order to buy that next one?
Yeah, I do. I'd have to sell this one to pay my mortgage off and everything.
Pay the mortgage off, and we would definitely take care of that for you. And that's just going to make us the perfect buyer for you. Because we're not looking for a house to live in, we can actually buy your house and close on the date of your choice. And Kim, with that being said, when would you say is the soonest you would be able to sell your house and close escrow by?
Maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay. So closing within
that was just,
Go ahead.
Yeah, So if we close, do I have to have everything out before we close, or we close and then I can get everything out?
Well,
how would that work?
The standard escrow for us is about 60 days, and we always ask for the properties to be vacant 5 days before closing, and we're usually able to do them, within 30 days.
Okay. So we're looking at if we said let's do this and we agreed on everything within 30 days, I need to be out.
If the property closed that soon, yes, and the majority of the time, we definitely work with our clients.
Okay.
Okay, and so closing within the next 20 to 30 days, would that be okay for you?
Yeah, that would be good.
That would be good. Awesome. And Kim, what's going to happen if it doesn't sell? Meaning, what are you going to do with the house, and how is that going to affect your plans to sell it?
I guess I'll list it with the realtor. I really don't know.
Yeah, I definitely understand, and we really want to help you with this, and we are definitely interested in the property. Have you considered simply renting or leasing it?
No, not really.
No, yeah.
I just kind of want to be done with it.
Yeah, I understand that. And it looks like I have here that you believe the house to be worth about $575 in today's market. Is that correct?
Yeah, I told Alex yesterday I have 15 acres that the house is owned. So
wow,
it's a large property. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The land alone, yeah, and I have a pool house. I am getting a new liner for the pool next week. That was one thing I had to do, but I have a unattached building, storage building out, it would be a great farmhouse for somebody, like if somebody had horses. So, yeah, it's a big property.
That's good to hear, and that's only going to help us out more. And did you know if that $575 is an as-is or putting it in perfect condition to meet the lender's requirements in order to allow you to sell to a conventional buyer?
No, I don't feel like I would get that if that's what you're asking me.
If the property was as is?
Yeah, if it was as is, no, I don't think I'd get that. I think that's what it's worth, but I just know in today's market that's probably not what it would sell for, just with the land and everything. Because they're going to have to put some money in it to make it like they want it, and just different things. Right.
Everybody's got their own preference.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And are you aware of what the other houses that are similar to yours in that area are selling for in today's market?
No, I haven't really checked on that.
Haven't been able to check on that. That's no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Kim, and I know that you were mentioning that you had spoke to a couple of realtors, and I'm sure they were mentioning to you about all the costs and how expensive it would be. Did they say how much it would cost you to sell this house?
No, they didn't really say how much it would cost for me to sell it. They just had recommendations that would help me sell it.
Help you sell it, okay. And when you do go through a realtor to sell to a traditional buyer, it's going to be including the costs of the real estate commission, the monthly mortgage payments while the property sells, the several months of holding costs, and that's not even including all the buyer's lender requirements like repair costs and the pest inspections as well as the roof certification. And in order to sell your house, it could cost you, the seller, anywhere from 10 to 20% of the sales price. So you'd be looking at anywhere from, $50,000 to $100,000 just to sell the property, and that's kind of outrageous.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, most home sellers aren't aware of how much it costs to sell a house, so that's fine. And there is a mortgage on this property, Kim, correct?
It is.
There is a mortgage, and what is the remaining balance?
It is. I don't know the exact balance. I would say probably about $170.
$170. Okay, perfect. And the payments are current, correct?
They are. Yes, ma'am.
They are current. And the monthly mortgage payments, that's around $2,000?
It is, yeah.
Around $2,000 a month. Great. Kim, I do want to tell you a little bit about what we do and what we can do for you and the kind of benefits we provide so we can help everyone out. We do pay all of the costs the things like the real estate commission, the title insurance, and escrow fees, we're going to be paying for those, as well as the transfer tax, termite clearance, and roof certifications. And that list goes on and on. So in actuality, there is no cost to you in order to sell the property. And we do buy them in an as-is condition. And I understand you said there's a little repairs that need to be done, and that's no problem. We definitely appreciate when everyone's being honest with us. And no matter the repairs, we will assume the responsibility for all of the needed repairs or upgrades, whether we've seen them already or not. And one of the positive factors about selling us your house, as I was mentioning earlier, we'll definitely work with you, and you can actually stay in the property for as long as you need to, and we can still get you the money on the date of your choice. We will pay cash when we buy your house, so you can have the peace of mind knowing that it's finally sold. And not only sold, but sold to someone who can afford to buy it. Because we don't have to rely on a bank to qualify your house, nor do we need to beg them for a loan and risk them changing their minds at the last minute. And believe me, Kim, there's nothing more frustrating than seeing a deal break down in escrow. And this is not going to happen to you. Isn't that really what you want?
Yeah, that would be great.
Of course. So Alex told me that you were looking to walk away with $200, and you said that the least you would take is $160.
Well, that's negotiable. I didn't really know what. I don't know. I would kind of like for you to make me an offer, and then we'd go from there.
Okay, I definitely understand. And I do just want to get a feel for, what you're comfortable for walking away with. And I would like to ask you if 160 is the least that you will take right now.
Yeah.
160, okay. And you can't see yourself doing better than 160 at the moment?
Probably not right now. Probably not.
No? Okay. And 160, is that the lowest you will go?
Right now, yeah. Unless you're going to go lower. I don't know. It's like I'm kind of in a spot where I want to sell it and I don't want to cut myself short. I don't know. I mean, I'm expecting an offer and then I decide. So, but,
of course.
160 is, for me to, because I've got a lot in the house too,
Right. I definitely understand. And we always want to get a feel so everyone's comfortable and we know what you're looking for. And we want to try our best to actually get you what you'd like. Would you consider doing 150?
Yes.
You would consider 150?
That's walking away because that doesn't cover, like you'll pay the mortgage off, I'll walk away with 150. That's what you're telling me, right?
Yeah, so pretty much what it is that we're going to be paying for the repairs, the closing costs, the balance on the property, any holding costs that you might have, and we would still be looking to offer you $150 to walk away.
Okay, yeah, I could do that.
You would do that? Okay. So if I can get the approval for the purchase price of $150, you are ready to sell your house to us today, correct?
Right. I mean, I would have to see some writing, I would like to look at everything. Yeah.
Of course, yeah. We would be definitely sending you over a purchase agreement via email, and we always advise that you look it over, and then after that, sign it, return it, and we can actually open escrow right away.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I'll go ahead and do that. I'll send you the email, or I'm going to send you the purchase agreement, and I can send it to yahoo.com.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, Kimberly. Oh, Kim, whichever you'd like to be called. And
either's fine.
Either is fine. All right, great. So I'll be sending that over to you here shortly. And if you could go ahead, like I said, read over it, sign it, and either email it or fax it back to us. And after that, we can open escrow right away. When do you think I could expect that back? Would you be able to view it tonight?
Probably be tomorrow. I'm kind of busy tonight, and I want to take the time to look at it. So you can buy this and not even see the house?
I know it is a different process, and we definitely have a lot of people that have so many questions, and we're always willing to answer any questions you have. And the really cool thing about it is that we actually buy houses all over the country. So it's a little bit more difficult for us to get out to each one, and we are located in California. So once we actually agree to buy the house and everyone agrees to sell us their house, we will be sending out local professionals to determine the exact condition. And that also helps us not going in head first and not investing money if we can't first come to an agreement.
Mhm. Okay, well, send the agreement, and I'll look at it, and, hopefully everything will be cool, and I'll sign it. And
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right, Kim.
Okay.
Well, it was definitely a pleasure of speaking with you tonight, and I'll get that right over to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Get more info and stay in touch.